Hey, Pisces. How are you guys doing? Welcome, welcome, welcome. My name is Patty, and I'm an empath that is doing your intuitive tarot today for the 19th through the 25th of October. So I hope everybody's good and healthy. For those of you that are brand new and trying out my channel for a first time, thank you for coming. I appreciate it. I hope you'll have fun, get some learning and guidance out of it. And just so you know, as an intuitive tarot reader, you're going to see several energies, several different people come out in my reading. I hear a lot, and so whoever is coming at me, they're going to tell me all these different scenarios from different people. So also, too, just know that I have daily readings now. For those of you that don't know, I'm doing one little 1-minute daily reading every morning. So if you subscribe and hit the bell, you'll be able to be notified when those are uploaded. Also, I am doing an empath live on the 24th at 9 o'clock on some tools and tips. If you're starting to have some new awakenings kind of thing, to tell you no, that you're not nuts. It will be interactive and live, so you can ask questions and that kind of thing. And then lastly, I have a Facebook group, so I would love for you to join that, where there's interaction, tell stories, share, and anything that we want to do about the supernatural there. So let's get started, Pisces, for your 19th to the 25th reading. That's from tomorrow. I'm a little late this week, but the good thing is the energies are right next to tomorrow. So this is as close as you're going to get unless I do them on the day. So let's see where we're headed. We have one energy out. Just so you know, the blue moon is coming on the 31st. Lots of energy it's bringing with it. Mars retrograde is still strong. We're past the halfway mark, though. Yes. And then we have Mercury going into retrograde as well. So we've got a lot of energies out there, a lot of crazy energies. And so if you feel like you're going through a storm or in a storm or coming out of a storm, challenges in your life, maybe uneasiness, anxiety, bickering, all that kind of stuff, that's Mars. But it's passing. It's going to be passing here not too long. But it's November 13th. It says bye-bye. Won't see that for a long time. Thank goodness, because it sure is bringing a lot of animosity and fighting with it. Now, some of the conflict for some people, though, it might not be a bad conflict. It might be just learning somebody's energies and saying, hey, your opinion, my opinion. And that's a conflict, but you're agreeing to disagree. So another way that conflict, because a lot of people think, oh, it's conflict, it's bad. It's not. It's actually could be a growing thing, too. So let's see what these other two energies are. We have one energy out, and that is going to be the mountain, which I said some people are going to be going through that, as well as going in it or coming out of it. Our second energy out is coming together, and I'll show you these here in just a second. And see what our third energy is for the week. Boy, this is very similar to the Scorpios. Very similar. So mountain, we have, so like I said, if somebody's going through a mountain, going under a mountain, going over a mountain, whatever it is, maybe coming out of a challenge. This is a good thing. Just remember to keep your eyes on the light. Keep your eyes focused in the positive, your light, embrace your energies, that kind of thing, because that's what's going to get you through. Even if you have to go somewhere and be by yourself, either in nature or in your car, wherever it is, to get yourself through that. And that does help. And the number 6 is also about harmony improvement. So this is, again, the harmony improvement. It is improving whatever it is. So it's a lesson that you're going through for somebody out there. This is a lesson. This is something you're going to reap the rewards on, and you'll understand it a little bit later, but even if you don't understand it now. So, and then we have the coming together, which is the number 8. Number 8 is about progress and rewards. All right. And so it is coming together. Like I said, when you begin to go over that mountain, things begin to start to calm and start sort of like we're going down a roller coaster. You've come through the hard work. You're at the top, and now you're coming over. But This is the energy for this week, and it's going to be this energy for a couple of weeks, because it's going to be of like, you'll have opportunities, but things are sort of like uneasy, like what do I do? What do I do kind of thing. And because you're going to have to make choices. That's typical. We all make daily choices, but this choice is going to be a little bit of a bigger choice. We'll see if I'm expecting a couple of cards to come up. But this choice here is something that you are going to want to do. So when you're making any decisions in this week, make sure it's from your heart and from your spirit, because you'll see both doors there. You have a door to choose. You have the door of darkness, and then you have a door of light. So you'll have to decide which door you want to go through. And the light one, meaning that it's more towards your calling, your purpose, and that kind of a thing. So that's what you'll wanna figure out there for yourself. Do I have these upside down? Oh, they just flipped upside down. Okay, so our first card out is the Hermit upside down in reverse. So in the reverse position, the Hermit upside down means that maybe you're not looking at everything, the whole picture of everything. So when you're going through your mountain, your challenges or whatever, for things to come together, you'll have to get down to the nitty gritty. So in the Hermit, we want to make sure that the Hermit is a Virgo. So they're very analytical. They're very looking forward. They're very like focused. They don't see a whole lot out here because they need to focus in on what they're doing and what their goal is. Well, with it in reverse, that's not happening. So it's sort of like you've got all these things out there that are distracting you, or they're taking your attention away from what you need to do. And it also is keeping you off track because we have the Page of Wands in reverse. It's keeping you off track of your goal and your focus point, because even though the Page of Wands is sort of a creative guy, easy flowing guy, this is the opposite of that. It's more intense. It's more like nervous energy. It's like I'm not quite sure. And the reason why you're not quite sure is because you got too many distractions and focuses out there. And you probably have heard me use this scenario before, like the fishing poles. I don't know if you've heard that before, but I tell it a lot. Is like if you have a line of fishing poles in the water, say you have 10 fishing poles in the water, and you're trying to focus in on something. You're like, well, I want to make sure I'm doing the right thing. It's almost like multitasking. I'm going to multitask all these fishing poles. So you're sitting down here on number 1, and all of a sudden down 10, you see it's jiggling and there's a fish on it. So you're running down there to get down to number 10. You get down to 10, you pull it, and the fish is gone. And then you see number 2 down there, and you're running down there. So you're running, rather than if you took away all those fishing poles and just put one fishing pole in at a time, focused in on that, catch the fish, decide what you want to do with the fish, release it, eat it, whatever, then you can actually figure it out. This is what's happening in this week for you guys, whoever this is resonating with. So it's time to really sort of focus in. This is the energy of Mars and Mercury as well. So this isn't a surprise to me, because there is somebody out there. And this is the thing, multitasking does no good, because you can never be really good at one thing if you multitask so many things. It's like being the jack of trades, master of none. So that's sort of something for somebody. So this is probably where this making a choice is going to come in. And you have to know that the number 3 is acknowledgement. So whatever you do and whatever you choose to do, which way you choose to go, there's no right or wrong. It's just a lesson. And if it makes it easier, it's probably the right lesson. If it's harder and you're bucking it, then it's probably the wrong lesson, because the divine's going to bring you back to that Y in the road to go the other way. You're just taking the hard way and the long way around. So I don't know if that resonates with anybody out there. It's just what I'm being told to share. So, yeah. The Star very beautiful, beautiful star, very powerful in energies, and it is energy more of a spiritual nature, but it's also a refreshing energy of no hiding things. No, it's all, if you see that she's partially naked, so she's very much into expressing that she is all open, nothing to hide. I have nothing to hide. So whenever you see that, but she's also pouring both water and earth, so spiritual and earthly. So she's staying pretty balanced, but this is a good thing. She's making some wise decisions, wise choices. And so that's the thing that you probably want to step back. And because this is where the Hermit comes in again, that you're not staying enough focused on the one thing, but too many things and distractions. It's almost like you have to put some noise canceling headphones on and then go from there, because you're getting way too much noise. Oh, I don't know who that's for out there, but I hear somebody is just like, I can't think because there's so much going on. Very popular guy today he is. So the Knight of Cups. A Knight of Cups is a messenger of possibly something of the heart. He's very confident and knowledgeable with what he wants to do. He's moving forward. He's got a little bit of a romantic side. So I don't know if this is a message of, a relationship, or if it's a message of love, or a message. Let's see what the next card is. Okay, we have this Ace of Swords. The Ace of Swords is about truth, an offering of truth. Okay, so somebody may be coming with a message of they want to share some information with you that is maybe, let me think here. Okay, thank you. So somebody wants to share some information with you that's going to help you make this choice. So, because this is a truth. Now, as they come through with this message, whether it's the message of through text, through emails, or whatever it is, so just remember that they're coming in love, they're coming in kindness, they're coming in compassion and empathy. They really care about you. But remember that the sword is all about truth. So they're going to share the truth with you. So hopefully it's the truth you want to hear, but they're going to be honest and truthful with you, so that you make the right decision, whether you like what they say or what they don't. Just try to be open-minded when they do share some information with you that say, hey, I'm looking at it this, and I'm just not thinking this person's really good for you. And then ask why. If somebody's going to give you a truth of anything at any time, because Mars is all about conflict, and Saturn and in these other planets about getting to the truth, figuring things out, because we're in Virgo, so you're trying to get the truth out of things. Just ask them why. Why do you feel that way? Why do you think that way? Maybe they have information you're not seeing. Maybe this is information you need to hear, even though you fear to hear it. Nobody wants to hear that, you like somebody and then they say, you know what, he's not good for you. She's not good for you. And you're like, yeah, but I really like him. Nobody wants to hear that. But people on the outside sometimes see that what we can't. So, for me, I listen to my daughter. She knows me inside out, but she'll tell me some things I don't want to hear or like to hear. But I'm glad she shares them with me, because she's doing it out of love. We have the Queen of Pentacles. So, interesting, because whoever this message is coming in truth, also there's the Queen of Pentacles on the other side. So there's truth, and this might have to do with some financial issues, financial guidance, financial help. Because this person, the Queen of Pentacles, is very strong, very independent. she's got her stuff together kind of thing, but she has it together in her finances. So she might be a little bit of an older person is what I feel. Could be a mentor, could be a mom, could be an entrepreneur that you respect, or maybe there's somebody that you respect that might be of a female status, and they're going to bring you some information on how to make this decision for you and how to finish getting through this mountain, whatever it is for you, your challenge that you're going on or you're coming into, you're coming out of. There's still more information that needs to be figured out. And the reason why is because at the end of the month and the 1st of November, we still are trying to find the truth. We're still trying to find what it is that is down to the nitty gritty. What is the roots and the foundation? And that's even through, if you're in the United States, like the elections and everything, everybody's watching these debates and stuff to try to figure out who's lying the worst. I didn't say who's telling the truth, who's lying the worst. Because through that, then you know who's at least a little bit more truthful. So, but if you're from another country, also too, this has to do with something that is coming together for you. But you've got to listen to really wise advisors. That could be somebody of an older person. All right. All right. Let's see what else is going on here. Whew. Yeah, we have some new energy, the Fool. New energy coming in, which is good. New energy. This is a beginning of something. It's not going to be fast. It's going to be rather slow, actually. The Knight of Pentacles is, again, here we go. We got the Knight and the Queen of Pentacles, but it's going to move slow. So if this is a decision you're making or something that you're coming out of, it's not going to be super fast. It's a progression. Remember, we're looking at number 8 here. It is coming together. It is a progression, but it is something that you are going to have to be patient on, and it is going to be slow. And it looks like it might be more of a career kind of a thing, but it also could be bringing somebody to you that is really good in career, and you're the opposite in the balance. So you'll learn from that person, because it does seem like there's 2 energies here coming together. And this is a good thing because you're opposites. You're like complete opposites. One is more spiritual and doesn't really think things through 100%, sort of like an Aries energy. And don't take that wrong. It's just the way that Aries are. They'll barrel in, and then they're like, oh yeah, by the way, I should have thought about that. Or it could be I'm not sure. I feel like it's a Taurus energy. But we have the Moon. Oh, okay. So something is, yes, thank you. So something is going to be coming as a surprise, something that wasn't hidden. So when the Moon shows, there's something that's hidden, something that's sort of behind the scenes kind of a thing. But it could mean that it's a good thing. It's sort of like proposals are a good thing, and, surprise birthday parties are a good thing if you like surprise birthday parties. But the thing is, it is slow, but it is coming, and it's going to be a surprise. It is going to be a real good surprise. And the thing is, just don't be angry if somebody's not giving you the full information. Maybe they can't. And it's not that they're lying, but they want to do something nice. They want to do something nice for you. Well, you want to do something nice for somebody, or they want to do whatever energy that is giving. And sometimes that could be like a surprise engagement party. I don't see any babies here, so no babies as far as that. All right, so let's see what else there is. There's a lot of different energies here. Somebody's going to be starting something new and fresh, of course. Once they get through that mountain and the challenge that they're going through, this is going to be, it's sort of like you're saying, that's over, and I am going to start something new. I'm going to start a new life, a new chapter. I'm going to try something new. I'm going to have some fun. I'm going to have, maybe your bucket list you're going to start doing. Four of Cups. Somebody's overthinking. Somebody's overthinking and they're not focusing in on the right things. So with this energy here, then the reason why I say that is because you're so focused in on the, this is a Hermit energy in reverse. So you're focused on, again, thank you, too many things. You're depressed, you're frustrated, it's not working out, and things are like, okay, I don't know what else to do, it's not working out. But you're so focused on it's not working out, I don't know what to do, that you can't see the solution. And it's facing you right there. It's sort of like, you look at something year after year and you're really needing something from the divine, and then the divine says, well, do this or do that, and it's been there for years. Have you ever done that? I did. About 3 years back, he did that to me. I was driving my car and I'm like, I don't know what to do about this, I don't know. And he gave me the message and I'm like, but that's been there right in front of me the whole time. And he's like, you're ready now. So he will not show you what you need to see until it's the right time. So you have to maybe take all the outside distractions away, sit quietly and say, I just need one thing to work out. I want one thing to figure out. I want one thing to happen, because he's trying to make it happen, but you got too many doors to go through, really. I think in somebody's case, there isn't only 2 doors here. There's like a whole array of doors. And it's like, which one do we go through? It's like, let's make a deal. Door 1, door 2, door 3. Package 1, package 2, package 3. It's sort of like that. So try to, hone it in down. And plus, then that's going to bring your mountain really down to just barely a molehill. Also, if that makes sense. I don't know who this is for, but I'm just being asked to share this, so I'm sharing it. All right. Is there anything else, Divine, that you'd like me to share with Pisces this week? So this is a lot, because for somebody's having a struggle with patience. Somebody's becoming really impatient. Somebody is wanting something to get started, and you've got to still be patient. You just got to be patient a little bit longer. For another person, it is, again, you're focusing on way too many things and it's depressing you because nothing is happening. Thank you. So what they're saying is, if it isn't working, then you have to try something new, or it's never going to change. So if something's not working, and this is also Mars and Mercury at the end of the month, is trying to plant a seed for something new, the intentions for something new to start, something new, whether you have to try something new, whether you have to do something new, whether you have to say something new, and try to change it so that the outcome can actually be different. That's what this week is about for someone. And for someone else, it looks like, that when I'm looking at the Queen of Pentacles, this one pops out, that whoever this is that's going to be knowledgeable with funds and finances and help with that, or even maybe somebody's coming to, one, help you with finances or help teach you financial help, but they're very confident, they're very knowledgeable in it. It's going to come fast. So this one here, and that is expected at around the 25th through the 30th. Something is coming in fast. And now this could be a message, or this could be an action, or it could be actually travel, which I don't feel like it's travel, but it may be travel. That something is coming fast. And it could be that it's going to take some funds, that somebody needs to help you with it. that kind of thing. I don't know what that's for. That is for a different person. And I do feel like there's for somebody traveled, but you need to ask, and it's going to come fast, and you're going to need to maybe have some financial assistance with that. All right, Pisces, woo, you got a choice to make this week. Just really think about focusing in on the important things, the priorities. That again is Mars and Mercury right now going in through the retrogrades. Focus in on what is priority, what you want to plant a seed, because towards the end of the month is now a seed planting time. We're getting ready for that blue moon on the 31st. What I mean by planting a seed, it's not going to grow right now. You just need to plant it and begin to water it and take care of it, because it's not quite growing. You're just putting it in the ground, and you're going to wait and see. And that's why this is slow right now. This is really slow right now. So just plant that seed. So what do you want to do in the next 6 months? Because that's what the seed is going to bring and manifest and unfold for you in the next 6 months. All right, so think about that. Don't forget to subscribe, hit the bell so you can get the dailies in the mornings. And they're usually about 3:15. So if you're in another country, I was going to say in another world, in another country, hopefully you'll get them, by midday at the latest. And then to the 24th at 9 a.m. Empaths, if you want to learn more about abilities, supernatural, woohoo, and all that kind of stuff. And Facebook group. I would love to have you there. We will see you next week on the 26th, and you guys have a wonderful, wonderful week. All right. Bye-bye, Pisces.